Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Merry Christmas. Yesterday I thought I'd been not on camera for 3 days, but it's been 5 days. That's gone quickly. I feel like the run up to Christmas wasn't going very quickly, and then once it was here, yesterday, Christmas Eve, we're rocking and rolling. Let's go to the Psychic Tarot. I'm not sure what cards I'm going to use. Happy Boxing Day. Anyway, I have the house to myself. It's nice and quiet, although it's been a beautiful Christmas. The best to date. It flowed beautifully. And everyone thought the same. Megan, Jamie, Emily. Good Christmas. Maybe the best. It was a really good day. Okay, so I mean, I have every intention to come on, but the day just happens, doesn't it? Okay. Someone's wanting to be noticed, recognised. The word's right there. Recognition and reward. It doesn't feel like he's bowing. Well, it does. It looks like he's bowing. Not as if he was begging for forgiveness. This is more about... it's like he wants to be recognised, I feel a masculine energy, but wanting to be recognised like by the light. I wanted to say by you. Pyramids. Okay. There's 4 pyramids, but I was taken to like 3 pyramids. The pyramids of Giza. And the song that come through was the Shaman. He's a good, he's a good, he's Ebenezer good. Sorted. Wicked. My youngest daughter keeps using that word, like for the last couple of months. In a good way. That's wicked, Mum. Wicked. Okay. Ebenezer good. Not Ebenezer Scrooge. Before Christmas, I felt the energy of coming from the masculine energy, but I'll explain a bit more. It doesn't mean it has to be a masculine, because it was confirmed by a feminine that I coincidentally bumped into. Actually, it was a God incidence, because she said, well, how about this then? Us banging into each other. And I was having the message come through that I'm going to enjoy this Christmas, even though, like, I'm stuck in... This isn't me, that wasn't my perspective. I'm not stuck in any situation, which made this Christmas... Like, this has been the 7th Christmas that we spent since, like, my daughter's dad made his transition, and since then it's like I've, instead of working on participating in the family that I came from, because like when I married, it's like he joined that way of doing things, my extended family, shall we say that, and we kind of done things all together. So it used to be really big Christmases, like 15 of us, and like for 7 years now it's just been like me and the girls and Jamie, and if obviously my other daughter has a partner, then but it's just been like I focus now on my family unit, what I'm creating, not what I came from, but my creation of my family. So we've kind of adjusted to that, and this year we kind of saw the results of it. It was a kind, loving, beautiful Christmas. And lots of smiles, lots of exchanges of gifts. the truth here. Oh, I'll go back, sorry, to what I was hearing. Was, okay, I'm going to have a good Christmas this year. It's like, no matter what, I'm not going to allow myself to get grumpy, Ebenezer Scrooge, bar humbug. I'm going to enjoy Christmas because I know I won't be here next year. So it's like the final Christmas of having to, I don't know, do what you don't want to do. And then I bumped into this lady, and I know that she is still living with her husband, but she wants a divorce, she wants out. They're just waiting for like the house to be sorted, whoever needs sorting with that. And she's also like met a new partner, but can't really pursue that until she gets this shit sorted. So I bumped into her, I said, how are you? And she was so happy. She said, I love Christmas and I'm really going to enjoy this Christmas. And she went, because I know I won't be here next year. You know, I'm not going to be down and miserable about my situation. And it just kind of confirmed what I was, what I said to her. I said, wow, I said, I've had that message come through a couple of days ago. That not going to let anything get us down. We've got the truth here. So this is a judgment card. All I can see is the scales are balancing out here. I don't feel it's the same character. I actually feel as if this is the character that this masculine's like bowing to here. You see the scales. It's like the justice scales, but it's truth, judgment. What's coming through is that realising the truth that you are a good person and wanting to be recognised and rewarded for that. The divine will reward you. It's like once you stop doing things that you don't want to do. Our number one goal to focus on is that we feel good. No matter what, we feel good. Okay. So you deserve the recognition, you deserve the reward. This is a self-love and self-respect here. We're going to read these two cards and then I'm going to get an affirmator. Cards on my lap here. A sacrifice. So this could be like the energy of, although I don't really look at them as being sacrifices, but we can use that word because I've actually like used that word myself to understand why I'm feeling so at peace. And it's because of the sacrifices that I allowed to like fall away. I didn't chase relationships that I didn't want to chase. Not out of obligation, not out of guilt tripping. If I don't feel it, I don't feel it. So just allow him. It's like she's wading through the murky waters, but she's leaving this trail behind her to follow. If you wish, sacrifice, the hangman, but there's a woman on there. So I can see what I had to sacrifice. You don't really understand at the time, but what the sacrifice was situations, people, events that drained, that depleted you, that wasn't for your highest good. You have to go. Okay. Let's read this. Recognition and reward, the Three of Pentacles. Now straight away, the Three of Pentacles, what phrase comes to mind is working in partnership with like-minded people. Let's read this. I did go and get my glasses. I've got some new cards actually. So I've got Mr. Potato Head as well. My daughter said to me, my youngest, she said, I've got you like a kind of fun toy. A fun toy? A fun present. She said, I'm sure you're going to want to show that on the channel. So I was like, yeah. So We've got Mr. Potato Head. I notice he comes with 13 pieces. Well, the body's going to be one, isn't it? And then the base. Oh no, that's the same. Base, body, root chakra. Anyway, I'm not playing with Mr. Potato Head today. My daughter said, that looks like you. Like, all excited about playing with Mr. Potato Head. It's like a boy. But because we're not taking like the energies as like a gender, we're taking them as a masculine or feminine energy. Mix and mash. Mix and match. You are a divine blending of both. So if we want to say this, the feminine energy, I feel here. And another sign that I can see is because I had my hair in a bun this morning, before I got myself like ready for the day. My hair was actually in a bun. I don't often wear it like in a bun like that. The feminine energy here, truth speaker. Masculine energy is wanting to be recognised and rewarded. So your masculine energy within you, what's within is reflected without outside. As within, so without. As above, so below. Okay, right, let's have a look at this. Recognition and reward. So I said here about like the divine. I was going to call him the Lord. The Lord will recognise you and reward you. But it's like you go through the sacrifice, then the recognition and reward comes. It's not like it's you do, like you get the recognition reward first and then, okay, I'll do that. It's like, no, you do the work and then you'll get recognised and rewarded for your bravery. For every act of bravery, there is a reward of kindness. I don't know where that came from, but that's what just come through. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's a time of recognition for a completed project, hard work, skill, expertise and craftsmanship. These abilities are now being honoured, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back, you deserve it. Yeah, this is what she's doing. Well, I have no issue patting myself on the back. Okay, the kind of it's not an issue, but well, it is, because it gets you questioning. Is if these people like want to re-enter your life and you're not really, you know, well, that wasn't really on my mind until they popped up, and then you have to be brave to do what's best for you and what you feel. If you don't wish to do anything with it, don't do anything with it. Yeah. It's not about reconciling through guilt. You're not a bad person, okay? If you choose for certain people to not be part of your life or wish to interact with them. The sacrifice, okay. So, pat yourself on the back, you deserve it. I feel actually she's giving herself like a all-round clap. Woo, 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 woo. The song I was singing before I came on was I feel good, I knew that I would know. So good, 'cause I've got you. But that you was like me, like me myself. I feel so good because I've got you, I've got me. Like my, well, I've got my vessel and then I've got my soul and then I've got my spirit that we're attached to, the spirit. But I've got me, I've got spirit, my soul's got spirit. You found yourself. Let's carry on. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving towards a common goal. Feeling good. It was achieved yesterday. The youngster had a few little wobbles where a couple of comments. But yeah, feeling good. Feeling good. Accept the help that's being offered. More possibilities are in the works, so be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements, and this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, It's what carries your soul around in this material world. So we've got to teach other. My soul's got my body, which it needs. Okay. The spirit's got my soul, which allows us to express ourselves and be able to manifest. Truth, judgment. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. So I feel it's talking about some sacrifice. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realised and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Love conquers all. That's what I know to be true. Kindness. Love. Should we have a look at this sacrifice card? I will tell you what cards I got. They're not tarot. Well, I've got these ones, which I've just noticed say, I know they had like puppies and kittens on them. And my daughter said to me, this is from my eldest daughter. She have saw them and I thought you could just use them like in your readings. She knows I'll use any cards. But I get my hands on cards, especially like Pokemon cards. So I like read what's going on in them. And she's like, you don't really play the game. Well, she doesn't play the game with them. I said, yeah, but it's important. What's it saying on there? So she actually did get me some cards like that, which I'll show you shortly. But I've just noticed it says positive pups versus critical kittens. Life advice from a different perspective. So, interesting. We had a little play with them yesterday. Just a little play. But we read the sacrifice. If you ask nicely, other people might share their food with you. That's what this one looks says here. I was taken to like a box of chocolates. So, if you ask nicely, others might share their food with you. But it's like, isn't it a shame that like you have to ask nicely? Wouldn't it be nice just for somebody to want to share, I don't know, their food, their gift with you? Because what was coming through like a box of chocolates. So I got a double layered box of Black Magic yesterday. And straight away, it was a present for me. And it was like, guys, we've got some Black Magic here. And it's like, you can, they're for all of us to help, you know, help yourself too. But I normally do say to them, but don't wait too long, because once I get into them, I'm going to just carry on eating them. And, but normally with a box of chocolates, me and my youngster we'll do a layer each. We share. Me and my youngster, we're good at sharing. Naturally good at sharing. Okay, guys, sacrifice. Got to sacrifice like your goodies. Share. Because sharing is caring. My eldest daughter used that phrase yesterday. Because sharing is caring. Anyway, powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. Perfect timing, some would say, with the new year coming. We all, I believe, want to like start off the new year better than last. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. They're your rewards. The rewards for this are transformation. That's by surrendering and letting go. There will be more room to receive. The rewards, which you're looking for, the rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. Perspective was coming through there. We'll come to you in a bit. The word gluttonous is coming through. Unless you're dealing with somebody who's rather gluttonous. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolise a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal and leave the past behind, move toward your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. The Hangman is the traditional tarot archetype. I'm stuttering on my words. He wants to play Mr. Potato Head. I can see why he's laughing, because he's put his arm in his ear and his ear in his mouth. He doesn't have a nose. Let's have a look at these cards. Today's flea won't be a problem tomorrow. The discomfort will soon pass. Itching. It won't be a problem tomorrow. The discomfort will soon pass. So we've got these little cards here. You can't keep a good dog down. Keep going. You can't keep a good. All about good. You can't keep a good dog down. Keep going. If someone is boring you, make up a lie and leave. You haven't cat all day. Don't feel guilty about it. It's boring. Always give 60% to everything you do. You can keep that extra 40% for later. There's always more. So this will take me to like every year. Like, it's like our aim should be a better version than the version that we were. I used to have a sign above like the front door as I was leaving, and it was one that I just typed up on the computer and printed it out, and it said, "Today I will be the best at being me." So always give 60% to everything you do. You can keep that extra 40% for later. Okay. I'm not really sure what I feel about that. If you're feeling in the muck, just shake it off. Maybe you only have 60% to give. I mean, we could say that we always give 100%, but there's always more that we can do. So I kind of get that. Some call it catitude, others call it having high standards. Self-love, self-respect. you're coming across as having a bit of an attitude. Some call it catitude, others call it having high standards. And it says, stay around those who make you howl with laughter. Nobody's perfect, but there's no harm in trying. They're cute, aren't they? I'm going to look at the bottom of this one. No dream is too far-fetched. Aim for the stars. No dream is too far-fetched. Why would you think that your dream is far-fetched? Because somebody's told you that? Aim for the stars. People saying that you have a bit of an attitude, maybe it's not actually you. It's their, maybe you have an attitude regarding their attitude. Maybe it's rubbed off on you. Let's have a look at the affirmations. So the other cards that my daughter got me was some Disney trading cards. They're called Lorcana. And she said, she got me the trading pack. Rise of the Floodborn is a starter deck. But she said that's newer out. Because she said the first chapter is these cards. So I got one pack of these on their own. The first chapter. And then you get this starter deck. Rise of the Floodborn. I think there's instructions on how to play this, but I just like to look at the cards. These are the cards that you get. So I think you get like 2 or 3 of like each dwarf in here. So there's not just one, there's up to like 3 of the same cards. Okay. And then this was in there as well. So I thought that was interesting. What was interesting is I got like I think you can get like special shiny cards in it. My daughter got really excited because I got Mickey Mouse. I think she's taken it and she's put it in a clear sleeve. Because she had a look, she was like, Mum, that's worth a lot of money. Like, she saw like they were selling for like £160. I said, let's sell it and we'll buy something for the house, for the home. I said, there's no point having like a card, it's no attachment to it. She's taking it away. Mickey Mouse ears foot. Well, I take it it's Brave Little Tailor. I was taken to like Mr. Potato Head. So, we got some in here. Well, let me just shuffle these cards and see what comes out. So she's confiscated, like, well, she hasn't. She said, I'll take care of that. I said, best do, because I'm only going to use them like in readings. Donald Duck. Okay, what does this say? I believe this one made me laugh, actually. Donald Duck, boisterous fowl. But what makes me laugh is, the quote from him is, who you calling, boisterous buster? Who are you calling boisterous? So it comes in perfectly, doesn't it? Who are you calling boisterous? What's coming through is talk about the pot calling the kettle black. That kind of thing. Who are you calling boisterous, buster? Wow. Zuko, temperamental emperor. I asked for emerald, and that is clearly jade. This sounds like ungratefulness around the Christmas time. I asked for something else, and I got something different to what I asked for. Okay. It says here, no touchy. Okay. When this card is challenged and banished, you may banish the challenging character. Come on, guys. And his quote is, I asked for emerald, and that is clearly jade. What is wrong with you people? So this is what I do with cards like that. Merry Christmas, Christine, darling. Hello, beautiful. Hello. because my daughter, if she shows me her Pokemon cards, I end up kind of just reading the messages on them. And, anyway, we'll get one more from here. Okay. And then we have Sebastian, a court composer. Okay. This character counts as cost 4 to sing songs. I should be writing symphonies, not tagging along after some headstrong teenager. He knows what he should be doing. I should be writing symphonies, not tagging along after some headstrong teenager. And the bottom, tangle. Stay right there. I mean, you don't have a choice, I guess, but still, don't move. Rapunzel. From Tangled. Tangle. Stay right there. I mean, you don't have a choice, I guess, but still, don't move. Very interesting. Let's put them back in. I said I wasn't going to use them today. Did I say that? Oh, I said that about Mr. Potato Head. We'll use these, so this is like the next series from these cards, I believe. Flooded with power, with the cards in this booster pack, you'll expand your collection and add more power and abilities to your Disney Lorcana deck. Okay then. Emerald is my birthstone, laugh out loud. Queen of Hearts. Quick-tempered. Royal Rage. When you play this character, deal 1 damage to chosen damaged opposing character. Okay. We've got a quote here by the Cheshire Cat. You know, we could make her really angry. Shall we try? No. That was fucking hell. I mean, why would you want to? You know, we could make her really angry. Shall we try? It doesn't feel a very great environment, does it? We have Eudora, accomplished seamstress. Love holds everything together. That's nice. Storyborn ally. Love holds everything together. And we have James. Interesting, because when these came out, this is from a movie that I've not really watched, only like it being in the background, but not sat and watched it. The Princess and the Frog, I believe it is. And when this came out, Megan said to me, oh, you've got her dad. James, role model. And then this card came out, she said, oh, you've got her mum as well. Accomplished seamstress. Love holds everything together. James, role model. Never ever lose sight. He's a mentor, storyborn mentor. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell, face down, and exerted. Oh, and we have Minnie. And a hand. Oh, Mr. Potato Head's hand. The thing is, when you're awake and observant, the signs can come just through any means possible. For your enjoyment. Okay. Right, that's that. We'll have a look at the Lorcana cards. Alright, these are... what's this called? A starter deck, and they're booster packs. Whereabouts are the cards in here? And let me put these ones away. been on for 35 minutes. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Still got the affirmators in my lap. Let's have some coffee. Cheers to the channel of love. Merry Christmas. I always check out that piece on there because look, I can see it. Peace on earth. Can it be? Okay, let's shuffle these in. Like I said, there's lots of doubles in there. Hi, Bond. Hey, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, darling. We have Winnie the Pooh. Having a think. Okay, Honeypot. Whenever this character quests, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down. I'm not sure what the inkwell is. Okay. When he thought in the most thoughtful way he could think. When he thought in the most thoughtful way he could think. Still bring me in with this energy here. Wanting to be thoughtful. Having a think. He's a story-born hero. Hey, Moon Cookie. Merry Christmas, darling. Merry Christmas to the channel of love. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie. I thought I'd only been off for about 3 days. It's been 5 days, you know. Well, I imagine you do know. I didn't. I thought it had been about 3 days. We have LeFou. He's a bumbler. Okay, loyal. If you have a character named Gaston in play, you play 1 less to play this character. Interesting, because the quote for this one is, you need a good toddy to be a proper bad guy. Oh, that's telling you what alcohol does, because we're talking about being good is our objective. Okay. Is that the right way to say that? Our objective is to be good. So you need a good, is it called a toddy? To be a proper bad guy. Jeez, and he is an ally, story-born ally, and he's a bumbler. I'm not really sure what movie he's out of. Oh, we have him again. Just another one. It doesn't make you into like the good guy or the good girl. And I felt the energy of like, especially if both of you have been drinking. Look, should we make her really angry? I know how to make her angry. And yeah, not great. We got happy though. Good-natured. Yeah. Storyborn ally 7 dwarfs. Support. Whenever this character quests, you may add their, it's a little symbol, to another chosen character's symbol this turn. Oh, that could be their inkwell. The quote is, you couldn't pick a better friend than happy. Oh, no, I've got a soft spot for Dopey though. Oh, happy and happy. Good combination. Happy, happy. Bad guy, bad guy. Who wears the trousers? Very interesting. Gaston. It said about having that card. If you have a character named Gaston in play, you pay 1... I don't know what this little thing is. He's a villain. Dreamborn. He's a baritone bully. And the quote is, no one sings like Gaston. I mean, he's full of it, isn't he? Very ego-driven. I've seen these characters, like in female bodies as well. I'm not sure if they know, like, I want to say like how embarrassing it can be watched too. It could be watched to watch someone who's at play with their ego. No one sings like Gaston. He's a bully. I don't like to be angry, no. Me neither. And I always say like to my kids, and I say like, and if I do find myself like agitated, because you can pick it up, because you could tell with your own kind of relationship with yourself, it's like I sure do try and have a look at why I'm allowing something to upset me or trigger me when it's all so trivial. We're like a work in progress, aren't we? And the more that you work on that, because it's not necessarily that like the negative, toxic situations leave our world, but they leave your vicinity because you attract what you are. So you find that rarely do you come up against challenges, and challenges are just a good reason to do some self-examination, seeing where you need to grow. Hi Laurie. Hello, Merry Christmas, darling. Cheers. I hope you guys have had a fantastic Christmas. We've got a gumbo pot. The best I've ever tasted. It's an item. Remove 1 damage each from up to 2 chosen characters. I was okay, this is from James. Have we seen James? Or was it in the other deck? We had the mum and the dad, and he was the role model, James. It says, this is a quote from James, "A gift this special just got to be shared." Love. It's got to be shared. The Queen. Commanding a presence. Shift 2. You may pay 2 symbols to play this on top of one of your characters named the Queen. Who is the fairest? Who is the fairest? Look, Judgment, although it looks like Justice. Who's the fairest? Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing characters get -4 symbols this turn, and chosen character gets +4 symbols this turn. It's like a little circle. I don't know what the symbol is, but I'm going to call it symbol. Can you see? Symbol. Wow. Commanding presence. She's a villain. We've got Sneezy. Very allergic. Very allergic to toxicity, villains, negativity. Okay. The quote is, "Look out, he's gonna blow." Achoo. Whenever you play this character or another 7 dwarf's character, you may give chosen character -1 symbol this turn. We've got Happy. He's about to blow. Excuse me. Light. Right to the light. That's where he's headed. Look, because I started off saying he wants to be recognised by the light. Light and love. So that's them. You did have a lovely Christmas? It's good to hear. Okay, right, that's those. Oh, apparently we're putting all the cards away, we can do that. Hi Francesca. Hello everyone, first time here. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas and welcome to the channel of love. Merry Christmas, everyone. We're gonna have a party tonight. I'm gonna find the girl underneath the mistletoe and kiss by candlelight. We've already got the affirmators out. I'm choosing some new cards here. The Journey of Love. Okay. We're going to the Journey of Love first. I was thinking about like the actual song, like exchanging presents, all the old songs you love to hear. And yesterday, the television. Not we watch television anyway, but we use the television to watch Netflix. But we wouldn't watch normal, you know, belly's rumbling, like not even Freeview or. We watch Netflix, Disney. What we have is we have Netflix, Disney, Paramount, Prime. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's what we have. And that's sufficient enough. But yesterday, television didn't go on at all. And it was something that I kind of noticed. It was like, wow. The music was on. The radio was on all day. I was up nice and early, like 5 o'clock early. And then I tried to call the guys at 7:30 and said I've been waiting patiently, like since 5 a.m. And it got to about 8 o'clock and I was like, I give them a little call. And they did get up. But we had the most marvellous day. It wasn't an issue getting up. I think they expected me to wake them about 7, but I wanted to give them a little lay-in. And that's what it was about. So the radio was on because I started kind of doing dinner about, well, the first meat went into the oven at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it was just really nice doing all the vegetables, and the kids had a real good chilled out. They actually felt like I'd like waited on them, like took care of them. They didn't have much to do. They didn't have much to do. I had it all in hand, even down to the washing up and drying up. It's like it's all done, and it was just a real pleasure doing it, because my kind of philosophy is don't do anything if you're going to whinge about it. Don't bother. If you're going to whinge about doing the washing up and the drying up or cooking dinner, oh, please don't bother. You'll end up with smashed glasses, a ruined dinner, because it will not have that special ingredient of love in there. It needs your attention, and it's a good time to practice presence. Washing every plate and every knife and fork and spoon and doing your job well. If you're going to do a job, do it well. And do it with good graces. So there was nothing that was inconvenient yesterday, and it flowed beautifully. Beautifully. And everyone felt it. And I believe that is because I wasn't doing anything that I didn't want to do. Nobody frustrated me. We have Legacy of Light. Okay, so we go to the first card, and I said about wanting to be like recognised by the light. Card number 53. I felt drawn to look out the window. I wanted to see actually how dark it was getting. Isn't it lovely and quiet? You are called to bear light, to carry forward the legacy of a spiritual lineage of wisdom and deep service to the earth. You are a part of that spiritual lineage, a belonging that extends through generations past and generations yet to come. Honour the importance of your task and realise that you are a light bearer, that you carry a legacy of consciousness and embodiment of light upon this earth, to share for the betterment of future generations. May the ancestors of your lineage bless you with unconditional love and devotion as you carry the light forward now. Blessed be. This oracle says to you that you have connected more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is helping you fully activate your divine life mission and purpose. It is confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life is in service to the light, whether it be obviously so to others or not, and that your personal growth and spiritual path are helping the greater human soul evolve. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth. That's what it looks like. What you're seeking is acknowledgement, recognition. But I believe my first word was you want to be acknowledged, recognised. I mean, it might not be, but I felt like that's the word. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm just going to have a look and see. 1, 2. Perfect. 11 in the chat. All joining together on this Boxing Day. But we'll have no fighting. None of that nonsense. Okay. Because it makes no sense, does it? Makes no sense to fight. You are acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth, an important link in a heavenly chain of divine awakening. This oracle also brings confirmation, if needed, that relationship issues that are arising for you now are not only about your own personal healing, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. To do this, you may wish to journal, dance or meditate, or dedicate a yoga practice to the healing of your ancestral inheritance, and ask that your own relationships be assisted through the karmic grace of your ancestors to step into more consciousness of love now. The poem. I measure time in years, in memories, and good friends. Thanks for helping me to see I can count the special ones on my hand, that I can count on you. Okay. We'll get another card from here. Acceptance, card number 55. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good. Created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world, and your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering of a prayer, a sacrifice of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days, a gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. A friend to share the memories before it's home again. Let's go to these affirmators. Self-love. You're the best. No, you're the best. No, it says no, you are. Okay. Well, if there is anything kind of worth maybe having a disagreement about, it could be about who's the best, okay? No, you're the best. You're the best. No, you are. Love you more. No, I love you more. No, I love you more. They're not bad things to argue about. They're good things to have little discussions about. Anyway, I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? And that was the energy. Like, I feel good because I've got you. You got your own best friend, like, with you all the time. Authenticity. Authenticity is the name of the game. Whatever comes up, I will feel it. Whatever needs to be said, I will say it. Whoever doesn't get it, doesn't have to get it. But at least they'll know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive note about it. Okay. We're going to go to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Count Your Blessings is on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I'm shaking. What's coming through? It's a good habit. Okay? A healthy habit for you is to practice counting your blessings. Grumpy Red Fairy, be your true self. So this is coming in with the beginning of the reading where it felt like, you know, someone may think that you have a bit of an attitude. You're just trying to take back your power that you gave away, reclaim your soul, take charge of spirit and allow it to direct your soul. Hey Cynthia, Merry Holidays, sunshines, Merry Holidays, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, happy holidays. Happy holidays. So let's read about Grumpy here. Be your true self is the message. The Grumpy Red Fairy is tired of being judged by people busy sticking noses in her business, declaring she doesn't look happy enough, or saying that she should look and act and dress another way. It's alright, Mr. Potato, look, it's all good. Like, he can have like his ear in his mouth if he likes, and his mouth as his nose, and but yeah, it's cool. And his hands as his ear. Listen, he's unique. She's very cross because it's tiring walking down the street or into school or around teachers or parents or friends or classmates who evaluate her. It's true that she's quirky and punky and that she never smiles unless she truly wishes to. She's often silent and can feel very out of sorts, but she's never disruptive or unkind. or cruel. She just knows it's time to be real and not to fall into the trap of faking a smile. She'd rather frown till she giggles. The grumpy red fairy speaks. I want to be me and to be free, without everyone giving me an opinion. I like being different. I won't be changing unless I want to. I don't need to change to fit in. I only need to be true to me. And the people who think I should be smiling or wearing a pretty dress and that I should stop messing with my hair, they can just deal with it. Some folks do gasp at tattoos, piercings, black clothes, but guess what? Some of the world's scariest looking people are the kindest and sweetest on the inside. And you too are fiery, playful, defiant, and lots of fun. I got Funtime Bear as well for Christmas, and she smells delicious. I think her name's Funtime Bear. That's what I'm calling her anyway. Funtime Care Bear. And she smells like candy. She smells very sweet. She's my new bedtime companion. Be you. Be rebellious even. Who's to say how you should look or behave? Conformists. That's who. Let's burst their boring bubble and go wild. Okay, the divination message. To some people in this world, sadly but oh so truly, it's all about fitting in. All about playing by the rules, and because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others, like you and the grumpy red fairy, feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic and creative ways. And when the grumpy red fairy comes to play, it may be time to really just be your own true self, whoever that is, from day to day. Wear black. If it's all that gunk underneath my finger now, I don't know. I've got some scissors here. Wear black. Experiment with your hair. And your own personal style. Play the drums. Join a rock band. Just don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey-nicey just because you think that's how you should be. Be real, be authentic, be funny, be you. Try different things, find out who you are. Then the smiles that do come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of us all. Yes. I don't know what that was about, sorry. It was it's like some black underneath my finger now. Cheers, Cynthia. Okay. I want to sing like Santa Claus is coming to town, but it's more like Spirit is coming to town. Because I've gone to a postcard from Spirit, so... Oh, it felt like spiritual clauses are coming to town. The sacrifices. You're here to be your true self. Not some moulded version of others. Others' perceptions. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know the real you. Not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one. The imperfect one that is totally you without artifice or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time. I was going to say for a while. So yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others, and you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy. Okay. I would actually say releasing, it says release, but releasing from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who we are with others, so share it. You'll be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. Wow. Be your true self. Let's finish with a Rumi message. Okay, what's coming through is like wishing on a star, but then it's written in the stars is coming through. Oh, I do have that deck, but it's written in the cards. That was a deck that my daughter got me last Christmas time as a present. It's a game. It's not meant to be like a tarot deck, but it is kind of on the mystical side, the meaning behind it. Okay, we're finished with a Rumi message for now. Can you hear me like scratching my leg? It's my jeans, it's the denim. Card number 5, I surge on the uprising wave of love. I'm singing Gloria Estefan. Rhythm is gonna get you, rhythm is gonna get you. Rhythm is gonna get you tonight. Away, away. Card number 5. My life can be summoned up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Did you burn the roast dinner? Did you burn Christmas dinner? I thought I had, I was going to excuse myself for my language. I'll excuse myself. I was sure that I had fucked up the beef yesterday, and it wasn't. It was the most tender beef. And, yeah, and we had beef and pork yesterday. My guys are not much fans of the turkey. And so we just, it doesn't matter, we had beef and pork. So the daughter was like expecting good crackling on the pork. That's what it's about. I pulled that one off. And the beef, and I thought, others are like looking forward to the beef. And when it came back, well, actually, the ones that like the beef weren't over keen on the pork. And Megs just loves the pork. She had a bit of beef. Beef was nice. I pulled it off, okay? Perfectly pulled it off. Yeah. But there was that moment where it's like, I think I fucked up the beef. And it was my daughter saying to me, no, you haven't. Have faith. It's not until you carve into it, is it? Perfect. Just how they liked it. It was a pleasure. Should we read this? My life can be summed up in 3 accounts. I was raw, I was cooked, and I was burned. Rumi. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul, in oneness with all of life, answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled, and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel instead. Feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. Greater forces of planetary movements affect our soul. We experience day and night through the interplay of the earth, sun and moon. This is a very profound and obvious effect. The movements of the cosmos affect us deeply, body and soul. Some movements are perhaps less obvious in form, but are just as great, if not more so, in effect upon our spiritual growth and life experiences. You are going through a cycle or very soon will be, by which you will be moved by forces greater than your own personal will. This is a karmic period, a time during which the movements of greater planetary bodies will have an impact upon the earth and humanity. This is the way of things, greater cycles affecting smaller ones. The smaller ones are not less important, but they do have to bow to the power of the great, in oneness with the magnificent unfolding divinity that is life itself. What we always have at our disposal is choice as to how we respond to these affecting movements and cycles. The effect of this karmic cycle now unfolding in your life is to bring you into sweet surrender and awakening into greater love. What a delicious divine destiny. However, even if we sense at one level that a shift has a positive end in store for us, we can encounter resistance and fear, born of the ego, in response to the stirring of spiritual uprising. We may quake in our holy body and wonder if everything is getting out of control and into some disorder. We will be right in our sense of imminent chaos. The disorder, however, is the ego perspective, because its range of vision is too small, too limited, to comprehend the greater workings of the planetary systems that move life towards love, and that is as it should be. The teacup is not made to hold the ocean, just actually a cup of tea. But if we begin to imagine that the cup of tea is preferable to the ocean simply because it is more containable, how much we miss out on. And how terrifying when we are actually thrown into the ocean and moved by it. Its sheer power, its wild force, and its passionate dance with the Moon Mother might have us fearing that we most certainly will die. Yet the only thing that is dying here and now is your grasp, your attempts at control. Why? Because your heart is more powerful than your fear, and it wants to live in total trust and surrender of the unfoldment of life's genius. It wants to let life happen to it. And what a wise intention that is. Why seek to impose a smaller and less interesting story upon life when the great master storyteller is weaving a fantastic tale of great love, great adventure, and sublime spiritual success? No, it is wiser, wilder, and more fun to surf the great wave of consciousness seeking to overtake you now. Dive in, beloved. Surge with it. You are being given a gift of grace in this oracle. The promise that you won't drown, and that you will in fact be given a glimpse of your own divinity should you choose to accept whatever will be offered to you. Don't try to swim against the tide of your own life journey. Go with it. The divine is there waiting for you, orchestrating waves upon which you may reach the heavenly shore. Yes, the divine is there waiting for you, waiting on a picnic blanket of fabrics from the heavens, with a sacred feast of earthly bounty just now being unpacked in your honour. Get yourself into that ocean and ride those waves to your sacred date with the divine right now, sweet beloved. Surf's up. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening and they will be out of your control. And this is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and moved farther, faster. Let yourself surge on the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright this lifetime. Let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say the following. The grace of life touches my heart and I am courageous. I surge, I rise, I meet the divine beloved in every twist and turn. I journey home on the wave of love, and I graciously accept the hand of my divine beloved, guiding me now through love, mercy, and grace. So be it. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. If you wish, you may like to intend to connect to the feeling of love for your heart, wise guide that it is. And when you feel you are done, you have completed your honouring ritual. I felt my heart beating back at me in acknowledgement. Guys, what a beautiful reading. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, you guys know the deal. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.